Hello investigators! This is a video all about assembling your Arkham Horror 3rd edition card holders. If you are comfortable with doing it yourself, feel free to skip this video, although a thumbs up wouldn't hurt before you go. The event deck holder comes in the base game box so you can use it right away. The monster deck holder comes in the first expansion, Dead of Night, so if this is unavailable you will have to awkwardly draw from the bottom of a freestanding deck till you pick it up. Both pieces are exactly the same in assembly, but we have two separate videos about them, which we combined into this one you are watching now, because who likes clutter? Timestamps are on the screen if you want to skip ahead, but here is our original video from 2018. Doesn't it look dated? Because self-assembly instructions aren't for everyone, and that single archaic pictogram may not be very helpful for you, we've put together a little video on how to assemble your event deck holder. It comes in 5 pieces which are all on the same punch board. To make it easiest to remove, identify the side of the punch board which has the deepest cut on it, which will be this side here and not that one there. Gently but firmly push it through from the centre and it should pop out with ease. Don't knock them on the floor, whatever you do. These are your 2 side pieces. Simply flip one of them over so that the notches all match up. Next, take your largest piece, which is your back piece, and you're going to slot the end notch here into the largest of the notches, which is on the base, like so. And what you want is this little symbol here facing forwards, not backwards like that. Do the same with the other one. And you're now a third of the way there. Then take your second largest piece, the square looking one, which is this one here, and you're going to slot that in like so. You want to be aiming these 2 plugs for those 2 holes like that, and voila. You're now most of the way there, and there's no reason why you couldn't leave it like so. But your final piece is the front piece, and you want the icons facing outwards, facing towards you. So you're going to slot it into the remaining slots and aim the lugs for the holes like this. Notice how they protrude at the bottom slightly as well. There you go. One finished event deck holder ready for you to pop some events in. And you want the title of the card to be down at this end with these icons here. You can easily remove cards from the front, and you can easily remove cards from the back as well. This is a reasonably sturdy and stable design because of the lugs which go through the little holes there. So you can drop it or be quite aggressive with it and it will still stay in one piece. If it does get tumbled around in a bag, just make sure that everything is all lined up before you get started. You can disassemble it and reassemble it each time so it's easier to store, particularly if this is a game that you only play infrequently. Storage wise, it will fit into the centre groove. However, it does protrude above the level of the insert, as you can see here. So make sure you try and tuck it down at an end and keep the board sections away from it. If you're wondering what the little icons mean, it's a reminder that if you're drawing a card to spread doom, you draw it from the back. And if you're drawing a card to spawn a clue, or in response to a gate burst, you draw it from the front. The icons match the symbols on the Mythos tokens. Did you enjoy that? Well, here is the same video but for the monster deck holder. We even used the same audio in places. Look, we're busy people. These novellas don't read themselves, you know. There is the same handy diagram on the rear of your rule sheet, and if you managed okay with the event deck holder, you should be fine. It comes in 5 pieces which are all on the same punch board. To make it easiest to remove, identify the side of the punch board which has the deepest cut on it, which will be this side here and not that one there. Gently but firmly push it through from the centre and it should pop out with ease. These are your 2 side pieces. Simply flip one of them over so that the notches all match up. Next, take your largest piece, which is your back piece, and you're going to slot the end notch here into the largest of the notches, which is on the base, like so. And what you want is this little symbol here facing forwards, not backwards like that. Do the same with the other one. And you're now a third of the way there. Then take your second largest piece, the square looking one, which is this one here, and you're going to slot that in like so. And voila. You're now most of the way there, and there's no reason why you couldn't leave it like so. But your final piece is the front piece, so you're going to slot it into the remaining slots and aim the lugs for the holes like this. Unlike your event deck, this isn't wide enough to put the monster cards on their side, which is handy as you need the title at the top.
Alright, stop the video!
Mini-Lita, what are you doing here? You don't usually appear in these videos.
I'm shutting this production down! There's a mistake in the video!
Don't be silly, this is the Arkham Chronicle. 100% accuracy is our raison d'etre. And besides, it's just a stupid assembly video that nobody watches anyway.
There's been a misprint! You need to turn the front piece around!
What? That's crazy. Then the lovely esoteric and not at all occult honestly mum design faces the wrong way.
Look, just do as you're told, Muggins.
You now have a blank side pointing outwards, but if you look at the instructions, then the pattern side is outermost.
Yes, but this way is correct as now the two curves line up.
Well, yes, that's true, I suppose.
Put some cards in there and try it out.
Okay. Oh, right. I see what you mean. Well, this is a pig's blanket, isn't it?
Sure is.
So what about the footage we spent all day shooting?
Totally worthless now.
What about the explanation about how cool it is they made it so narrow the cards won't tip sideways or you can't accidentally lay them down, making them easier to draw?
Bin it.
How about where we show how easy it is to draw from, even with unsleeved cards?
Throw it away.
And the footage demonstrating the height, showing it's actually taller than the event card holder, but it will still fit in the box assembled.
Useless.
And all those photos.
Chuck 'em.
No!
You will have to redo everything.
Shove off. I'm off to Touchy Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your droids once your chores are done.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mum.
You aren't actually a real boy. When I found you, you were just a wooden puppet.
What?
Also, your father is a Jedi who's turned to the dark side.
This is too many pop culture references for one video. Things are going a bit timey-wimey. Now I have no idea how to finish the film. Everyone has gone home for the day and there's no one who knows how to work the camera.
Just ask yourself, what would Monty do?
Let's see. He'd probably just run some psychedelic credits really fast then stop the film dead.